All right, we're live down here at Veterans Memorial Park with Celebrating Animals. I'm Brett Allen. Thank you for tuning in. I have got some special people here. Arlene from Nancy J. Brua Animal Control Center here in Sierra Vista, and Dion Ethel, who is the president of the Friends of the Nancy J. Brua Animal Center. Arlene, tell me what's going on today.
Well, today is our Celebrating Animals event. We do this event every year. We've been doing it for about a decade, but I've kind of lost count how many times we've done this. But it's a time that we all come together, animal welfare organizations, anything that's related to animals. We come together for a day to celebrate all the critters. And yeah, there's a little bit of everything going on. It's not just dogs and dog adoptions, but we also have reptiles at the park and the alpaca folks. There's Border Patrol brought their horses. Horse and Around Rescue is out here. There's so many good organizations out here to come check out.
There really is, and it's a great turnout today. Lots of people here. The parking lot is, I mean, there's parking spots, but there's a lot of people here and a lot of vendors.
Yes, they really are, and I'm sure Dion will tell you what else we have going on at the park that's really special today.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks, Arlene. Dion, so yeah, what's going on that you'd like to share?
Yeah, so Dion Ethel, I'm the president of the Friends of the Sierra Vista Animal Shelter, so we have kind of a symbiotic relationship, Arlene and her team and us, and my team's out here too. We're selling t-shirts today, these gorgeous t-shirts, so come out and get one, $20, and we got all kinds of different sayings on them. They're great, and the neat thing about it is 100% of those funds go right back to the community. They go right back to helping spay and neuter clinics, help fund those vaccine clinics like we've got over here with ACE-Vet today that we're helping sponsor, and all the wonderful, emergency medical and all those kinds of things. But we've got so much stuff out here. There's peacocks. There's dogs out here on Run Dogs Run hitting the treadmill. You've got some horses from the U.S. Border Patrol, my old alma mater. So,
yeah,
and you,
really cool.
Yeah, and you've got all kinds of people here, from horses to dogs to cats to rescue operations to training, teams, and just all kinds of wonderful organizations out here. Food vendors.
The food vendors are out here, and like he mentioned, that the proceeds of the t-shirts helping with clinics. As of at clinic here today, if you have a pet that needs a rabies vaccine, a microchip, or any other vaccines, the rabies vaccine is only $10.
$10?
Yes, only $10.
Like that cheap anywhere, right?
Thanks to them.
Well, that's great, and I've got a shirt that says, "Be the man that your dog thinks you are."
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
I
And the
love
shirt,
them.
and the quality is soft. These T-shirts are soft. They're really great quality T-shirts, and like you said, Dion, all of it goes 100% of the profits.
You get a great T-shirt, and then you get a great cause that you're supporting. So it goes right back to the community.
It's fantastic. And here's Here, who do we have right here? Who is that?
Scooby.
Scooby. Hi, Scooby. Nice to meet you. 2 years old.
He does well in playgroup. We had a couple of issues recently, but we think he just was maybe a little overwhelmed. But he typically does well in playgroup with other dogs. Come here, Scooby.
Well, right. And keep in mind, dogs, animals of all kinds, they have emotions just like we do. So they end up in a situation like a kennel. They're in an unfamiliar place. They have emotions and they have stress, and they need to kind of unwind to be who they really are. So sometimes when you see them in a kennel, they might be barking more than normal. They might be exhibiting behaviors that aren't ideal, but, considering the situation they're in, it's no wonder.
You're exactly right. Yep, exactly. They do. They don't show well in their kennels oftentimes. So if you see one in the kennel, take it out and you'll find a different dog.
And there are a lot of pups, a lot of cats, too, down at the Nancy J. Brua Center for Adoption. That is, if you can't make it down today, and this event is going on. Arlene, how long is the event today?
The event is going to be going on until 2 o'clock.
All right, 2 o'clock, so you got a lot of time to come down and just see all the fun things. Like Dan was saying, we've got horses. I'm looking off Border Patrol. That was what you used to do all the time, right?
It was, I was a patrol agent in charge here in Douglas, so for a lot of years, and they're still carrying on, still doing the good work.
They sure are. And Dion, tell me now, so when you're a mounted officer, do you ride the same horse every time? Do you build a relationship with that horse if that's the case?
You really do. And so I actually, a long time ago, some number of years, I was on the horse patrol too, and I was a huge advocate, of course, my entire career for the horse patrol. But you do it's kind of like your canine, you have this one relationship with this one horse. Sometimes you got to give them a rest and get a little bit of time on another horse, but for the most part, that's yours. My horse would protect me just like a dog would protect you.
Really?
Yeah, he would actually stomp at people and get them back from me if they approached me. So really cool.
That is cool.
Really neat.
And I'm sure, horse people kind of watch out. Whoa,
Yeah.
just like a dog, it seems like they kind of have a similar effect. Well, very cool.
They're not just a tool. They're a great companion and a great partner out in the field. So
They really are. And well, thank you, Dion, for sharing that.
well,
That's
come on
great.
down too and get your dog. There's tons of dogs, wonderful animals here. A lot of puppies this time. So come down and take a look. And if not, you can foster or to adopt, right, Arlene?
Yes. They can do foster to adopt. And I might put these nice people on the spot here. It looks like they're filling out adoption paperwork. Yay!
Congratulations. We have an adopter. Now, who are you adopting?
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. And who is Fruit Loops?
She's the one with the blue collar there. She's beautiful brown one.
Okay, a puppy. Look at that. Fruit Loops. Let's go over here and just see Fruit Loops. Hello. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. Look at all these puppies, and they're still available for adoption. And there's a lot of puppies over here. Let's find out, ma'am, what led you to adopt today?
My grandson, actually. He loves animals, and his birthday is coming up, so we're going to give him one for his birthday.
Wow, what a great gift.
Thank you.
And he's going to have a friend for life here, and that's what's really cool about animals. They become your friends and part of the family. And, sometimes we, personally, I can get along with a dog better than most humans, and it sounds awfully antisocial, but it's true.
They're very straightforward creatures.
They are. They're very loyal as well. So, well, thank you for doing what you're doing. What would you say to people out there that are thinking about adopting?
Adoption is the best way to go. There are so many animals out there that need a good home, and it saves lives. It really does.
It sounds like you have adopted before.
Yes, we have. Multiple times. I've got several cats that I've adopted. We've adopted dogs. We just had to put one down recently. But that's why we're getting another dog. So.
Well, yeah, that is great what you do. I've adopted too, and I knew when you're saying that. Adopted animals, they're smart. They know they've been rescued by you, and I think they just exhibit more of a loyal bond than just about any other kind of animal you can bring into the family. It's quite a special relationship when you adopt an animal that needs adoption, and they know they're in a rough spot. They understand that, and they know that you saved them. And then a lot of people that adopt, they say, oh, who saved who? Because the dog oftentimes provides so much emotional support, companionship, loyalty that we don't see sometimes from our human counterparts. And so it's just great to experience that kind of a relationship. So thanks again, and thanks for taking the time out.
Of course. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Hey, be sure to go over here and take a look. If you come out and talk to the ACOs out here, these wonderful people, they do such a great job at the shelter.
They really
they're
do.
Such hard workers.
Johnny, you wanna come
They're
around
just
over here?
such amazing people, and each one of them have their special talents. So we just love them to death. They're really great workers.
That is great. Yeah, and they do.
You know who else is at our booth is our commander. The police department commander, Liz Chatham, is right there at our booth because she has out today the police department's mascot. Did you know they had one?
I did not know this, Arlene.
Come on, come and meet the
let's go.
mascot.
We're going to meet the mascot of the Sierra Vista Police Department right now.
Oh, the commander's not going to be happy with me if I put her on the spot. But, Commander.
Hi, Commander.
Hello.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, and Arlene was telling me that you have a mascot. Is that right?
We do. We have Bowser. He's African sulcata tortoise. He's about 6 years old.
Okay, so he is a tortoise.
Yes. He was located by animal control
Oh, really?
as a stray. He's not a native species, obviously. So we adopted him as our department mascot, and he gives lots of love to all of our officers and our records clerks and animal control when they visit, and he brings a lot of joy to the department. He's a good break.
I bet he was fairly easy to catch, too, right? Not your typical getaway there.
No, he's fast.
Yeah. Oh, he
They're
is?
fast.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very fast.
All right. Well, and so Arlene, wow, so
Yeah.
you went out and found a stray tortoise.
I didn't. One of the ACOs did. But you know what's cool about Bowser? He has his own badge and badge number, and he has his own card right there, a little trading card. So if you want to come out to our booth and get one of his cards or meet Bowser, that would be great.
Wow, that is cool. His own cards and a badge.
So,
Wow.
yeah, you were mentioning also about that one T-shirt that says "Be the man your dog thinks you are." That gentleman right there is wearing one. Yeah.
That looks familiar.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Arlene.
Thanks
Really
for having
appreciate
me.
it. And the event's going on until 2 o'clock, right?
2 o'clock. Yes, thanks for coming out.
All right.
Yep, and we have, don't forget, we have Asavet Charities out there doing $10 rabies vaccines.
$10 rabies vaccine. Come on, you cannot beat that. And if your dog hasn't gotten rabies, and there's been an uptick of rabies in our area, right?
Yes, in Cochise County, we've had several positive rabies tests, and so we want to keep our animals safe now more than ever.
All right. Well, thank you, Arlene. Thank you for all that you do. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Always.
Thank you so much, Commander. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you tuning in. Come on down, 2 o'clock. It's going on all day. And again, Arlene, do you want to just tell me how people can reach you if they can't make it today?
That's fine. You can give us a call at 520-458-4151. The Nancy J. Brewer Animal Care Center is open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays from 12 to 5.
And if you want to be a volunteer down there, I know you have folks that come in and walk dogs on a daily basis, or they may only be able to come in once a week or whatever. I guess you work out those schedules, right? But people can volunteer to do that, or just kind of socialize the pets, pet them. What are you in need of right now?
Well, folks that come and help with things like this, we need volunteers to help clean, especially on Sundays. So, and after cleaning kennels, you'll have an opportunity to walk them or give them baths and spend some time with them. We need people to help with our aluminum cans, dog walkers, cat cuddlers, a little bit of everything.
All right, sounds good, Arlene. Well, hey, if that sounds like you'd like to do something meaningful on some of your spare time, the Nancy J. Brewer Animal Center is a great place to check in with, and they will be grateful to hear from you. And so thank you again for watching. That's all for me, Brett Allen, live and local here at the Veterans Memorial Park in Sierra Vista. And this event will be going on until 2 o'clock. Come down and see all the different animals here that are up for adoption. Even the Border Patrol has their horses. A lot of food vendors, a lot of other vendors here, too, that are supporting the cause. And the name of the cause, once again, this is every year. It's about your 10th year.
Yes, Celebrating Animals.
Celebrating Animals here in Sierra Vista. Thanks so much. Have a great day, everybody. I'm Brett Allen. So long.